Hey Taurus, TT is here with a channel message for all of my Taurians. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Come on in. Like always, I'm going to tell you who this message is for. Take it how it resonates. Leave it until it does. All of my readings are timeless. All of my messages, especially under the Love Nest playlist, are timeless. Okay. For those of you that have committed to waiting for someone new, waiting for the right one to come along, for those of you that are, it's like you're already taken, you're already committed to this spiritual relationship, this spiritual energy. And a part of this spiritual energy, you are living a full-fledged relationship. This person is perfect in the spirit. The person comes in your dreams. This person is childlike. They feel safe. They would never hurt you. For some of you, this is your relationship with the archetype of God, and you and God are in a you're in a relationship, both platonic and romantically, and you are safe with God in that 5D spiritual realm. So you're kind of off the market. Technically, you are with your father, your mother, and they are healing you, in a relationship with you. At the same time, you have to be someone that is showing up in the world as wearing this as a confirmation. Like, I'm confidently showing up in my reality because I'm in a relationship with God. And so God told me that I could be like this. God told me that I could walk with this confidence, that I can look ahead and rest assured that my person is coming. My person is coming. I've already been shown this person in the spirit. The FBI is on their ass. Sorry. Spirit is really coming for edges today, okay? The FBI on their ass. Y'all are some special type of species, star seeds, or some type of narrative that has you committed to this this wanna-do city. Okay, this fantasy realm, this hopeless romantic type of energy. And it's a way to heal and survive when you've been through traumatic relationships. You feel me? I do feel as if what is coming towards you, so Spirit's going to give you some foresight. What's coming towards you is someone that perceives you, or an energy that perceives you as someone that needs to be handled like a child. You need to be handled with baby gloves. You need to be handled like someone that's just getting out of therapy, okay? Just getting out of counseling, learned a hard lesson in despair. So this savior complex that you're currently existing in the spiritual realm is only bound to manifest in the physical realm because you have made God your savior, your saving grace, and your savior when it comes to traumatic experiences in relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. What I'm saying to you is that as in the spirit, as so here on the physical realm. So what's manifesting is a father figure. You see what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship with the father and you haven't been able to evolve into that adolescent relationship with your father, that grown-up relationship with your father, that mature relationship with your father, you're only going to be able to experience masculine energy or that father archetype from a childlike nature. So Spirit is pretty much saying that the storylines, the Avengers, the heroes and villains, the storylines are keeping you stuck in a inner child state of development, and you're unable to experience the next phase of development with that spiritual father that you're currently relating to. And the reason why this is important is because it creates like this distorted perspective when it comes to like feeling as if you're so psychic or you're so in tune or you're so special, when really you're only a representative of your ego. You have identified with this, you've exalted yourself. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is pretty much saying now you've become vain to I'm better than everyone else, or I'm better in certain situations because I'm disciplined in this way, because I'm waiting for God to show me this. And God is pretty much saying that they didn't say all of that like the way that you're saying it. They did say that take time to heal, rest, and rejuvenate, but do not blame them or tell other people that the reason why you 60 years in and you still ain't find nobody is because God told you they still coming. God said, 3 of Wands, I've shown you what's manifesting. I've given you confirmations. I've shown you how to go in and out of these spiritual stages and phases. Okay? However, I've never been in support of, that's not me. I've never been in support, is what God's saying. I've never been in support of keeping you stuck and stunting your growth when everything around you is an expression of bountiful abundance. Don't start hyperventilating on me. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Because the moment I done said that, I done felt all the energy becoming real stuffy and defensive. So just take a moment and breathe. Ain't nobody attacking you. Thank you. So, everything in nature is expressed to you as a direct correlation to God's nature, right? True nature. Everything is growing and falling, living and dying, experiencing and no longer experiencing, in seasons and flows and cycles or whatever. In a balanced ego, you're able to see yourself connected to the expression of nature, right? From a balanced ego, your identity. Without a balanced ego of your identity, you're unable to see how you are no better than the leaves that fall off a tree, than the cat that runs up the tree, or the grass that comes and goes, the water that flows and restricts. Like there's that movement that's always there, never stagnant. So if you've been healing your inner child and you pushed in 65, 70, and you still saying that God told you to wait on the Lord, it's already here. Okay? It's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Because you're already in a relationship with a past version of yourself that you won't let go of. You're in a relationship with your inner child or a version of yourself that doesn't want to be let go of. Because sometimes our inner child can do that. No, I don't want you to move on. They can express that clingy energy with us as well. And then next thing you know, we're a grown-ass adult having tantrums and getting frustrated like children. Male or female, don't matter. So I'm going to get into these channeled messages. Let me catch my damn breath. I be telling y'all, every time Spirit be having me deliver these fucking, be feeling like I'm like, this is just a hard message to deliver. Very, very hard. The Taurian energy don't want to hear this shit. As a collective, I feel like some do, some don't. But for those that don't, I understand. I empathize with you. For those that do, that really wants to grow, I'm going to need you to lift your voice in the comment section, because it makes it very difficult to connect with the energy that are ready. Okay? You have to drown out the negativity. Okay, the resistance. Because ain't no way this should be feeling this hard to channel. I can't even say a full sentence without getting short-winded. And I literally started experiencing it as I'm trying to just connect to the energy of people that are in that energy, which is very rigid, stuck in survival mode. But the person that's manifesting into your life is a certain archetype. And the only thing they're gonna do to you is put you to work. Because if you act like a child, they're gonna treat you like a child, right? Because energy understands energy. So if you're attracting someone that tends to be like a tyrant or treat you like a child or want to control you, it's because your energy is reading that you need a father or you need a father figure in your life. You need stability. So they're going to provide the basic needs of survival. You know, structure, stability, finance, protection. You should be happy with those three things because that's all you're desiring, because your inner child is only meant, your inner child stage of development is only meant to really focus on those things and just be happy and creative, right? So as long as a person is providing those things, they're going to be watching you to see, like, what do you need? And if you are still in a state of inner child, they're going to provide the environment necessary for your inner child. Now here's where it's going to get tricky. Intimacy. Because now you're going to struggle with being intimate with the person that is loving you and providing your needs, because you're still in your subconscious mind, your psyche is still stuck in an inner child state of being. So when they come around and they want to be sexual or intimate with you, you're going to feel like they're nasty. Like you're going to be telling them you don't need to have sex because God doesn't need to have sex. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be projecting this narrative of let's be together without needing having those other areas met, of intimacy met. And that is not healthy, is what Spirit is saying to me. It's not healthy. How did you get here? You know what I'm saying? It took procreation. It took intimacy. Extremely detached energy. Let's get these cards. So we have victory. We have the healing light. We have autonomy, free will, manifestation. And then we have yin and yang. So, Spirit, won't he do it? He said he would. So I trust him at all times. Okay, so here we have Spirit saying, all right, I helped you. I help you recover parts about yourself. I helped you heal. I brought you victory. I brought you success. I showed you that the world was your oyster and that you can have anything. You can do anything. I restored your confidence. I built you up. And then with this healing light, now I've asked you to utilize that light that I've recharged inside of you and shine it so brightly to the point where the connections that you have, the relationships that you have, they get to experience that healing as well, that activation as well, through your voice, through your words, through your touch, through your intimacy, through your sex, through so many different chakras, systems, your crown. And through those connections, I'm going to be the one that fills you up. I'm going to be the one that replenishes your cup. You don't have to cater to other people's egos. Okay? You don't have to kiss other people's ass. I have placed you so high above. Excuse me. I've placed you so high above all the drama. Okay, I've placed you so high above all the hate. I've shown you perspectives that are above the clouds, above confusion. I've revealed things to you. I've shown things to you that I've shown no one else before. Or, you've been flying high with the birds, the angels. And this same pearl I'm seeing here. Now I'm saying, now that I filled you up, don't hold on to me to the point where you don't want to let me even go. And I'm talking about your spirit guides. I'm talking about your angels, whatever. God himself. Don't hold on so tightly to me to the point where you don't even want to share it with no one else. Even if it means sharing me through you with another person. You don't want to even do that. You don't want to have that grace. Okay? And like I said, Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation in reverse. You are literally pretty much saying, like, doing that or doing what God is asking you to do is you not having your free will to pick whoever you want to pick. Maybe for some of you, God is asking for you to love on someone that you don't want to be with or that you don't feel like they have the mental, spiritual elevation as you. You feel like you would have to teach them how to love you. Whatever it is, it's different for every single person. Yin and yang in reverse. I don't want that shit. All this work that I done did on myself, I don't want that. Because now you telling me I don't have a choice. TT, I know you're not telling me I don't have a choice. So there's this energy of like, be very careful with what you say next. Because, I'm about to click off. And that's okay. That's okay. But what I am seeing here is you don't got a choice for some of y'all that resonates with this energy. Because that would make you a hypocrite, right? You read Bible scriptures all day. You talk about healing, love, yin and yang energy. You speak about the spiritual realm. But you're so spiritually inclined to the point where you don't practice really what you preach. And as far as you're concerned, your pain and your trauma is so great to the point where you're not even required, like everyone else, to love and to integrate those two energies like you tell everybody else. So what makes you any different than the version of reality that you ran away from? And now you're spiritual, or you're so much more spiritually inclined, but you, even with that awareness, it's being expressed through some are deserving, some are not. Some are this and some are not. And to the point where the narrative of the antagonist, the protagonist, the whole storyline is kept alive, right? If you think about every fairy tale, every love story fairy tale, you can identify the main characters, the antagonist, the protagonist. You can identify the roles of the archetypes, right? The viewers keep it alive. Okay? The same fairy tale is connected to real life relationships and connections. How many people can resonate with Cinderella? How many people can resonate with Beauty and the Beast? How many people can resonate with Aladdin? There's Lion King. There's so many different fairy tales that mirror our human relationships as well. However, right, you're not looking at Cinderella for, crossing over and allowing Prince Charming to take care of her and take her out of that situation somewhere else as being dumb. You're not looking at her like that. You're not looking at Belle as being an idiot for allowing the Beast to love her. You're not looking at the dynamics, right? What? Cinderella lied that she was actually poor. Belle What did Belle do again? Oh, Belle took someone back that locked her in prison. You see what I'm saying? There's something about every fairy tale. The moral of the story is about forgiveness. It's about having a happy resolution in the end. But in these dynamics, it's the storyline heading towards a peaceful resolution, yin and yang, integrating energy. It's like, oh hell no, I don't agree with that. That's not my free will. That's not what I want. So you get stuck in a stage of development that doesn't get to grow with the rest of humanity. And then you become clusters of angry people or groups of angry situations. Next thing you know, you're under the toll bridge because now you trolling. You know what I'm saying? Because all you can do is spew out your negativity because you want to feel like other people think like you, believe like you, to validate your ego of the things that you identify with. So Spirit is saying, don't get mad at the messenger. Okay? Don't get mad at the messenger. Sit with yourselves for those of you that are in that energy. That has all these expectations of what another person's journey should look like. Because there's this whole initiative. The Men in Black is coming. Star sees this. And it's the mission. So, might be a little too spiritual. I cannot. Be like, I want to go home. You want to go home to, you ready to cross over so you can be happy. You wait. This is energy of like waiting to die to experience happiness. And you know, that's a old belief system as well from the church, when they say you won't be happy on earth until you die. So really waiting on death is not really a bad idea. But who said that? That's not what that's not what God told me. That sounded like a bunch of of angry, bitter people that did not want to heal, that started saying that to other people that wanted to celebrate and be merry right here on earth. Like, oh no, God is not pleased with you today. You're drinking that wine. But didn't Jesus turn water into wine? Didn't they make it merry? You know, the expectations is real crazy out here. It's crazy. And then there's that whole, like, I'm hearing a lot, you guys, and I won't repeat it because it's really hateful. It's like, well, just go off on another planet and be happy then. Leave us alone. It's really giving certain vibes. That's not so nice. We just need to have our own. This is like creating hate communities that have a whole initiative of like trying to attack divine feminine. Just want other people. This is like even married people as well that are not single are like angry of single people because they feel like single people have it easier. Everyone's looking at everyone's journey in a particular way through the lens of like, oh, I wish I had what you had, or one path seems easier than the other. And I mean, nobody would be really willing to walk a mile in each other's shoes because you don't know how difficult it is. Okay? Because if you really was loving yourself and healed, you would not aspire to have another person's life, even to begin with. But if you're looking for validation and attention, you're going to always look at other people's journey as better than yours, or, you know, it's a thin line between love and hate at that point. Yeah, it's easier for single people. It's easier if you have nothing else to No one else relying on you. If you don't have no kids, you can be more successful. You can focus on your journey. There's a lot of excuses here. It would be more easier to answer my calling if I wasn't married. It would be more easier to answer my calling if I was with my soulmate. It would be more easier to exist if I could just have my love. I could have my person. There's a shit. Yeah, even there's this energy as well of just attracting people through your wins. Like, I got money, I got success, I got victory, I have this, it qualifies me, and everybody's gonna want me. That's not how that works. Ooh. So we're gonna get into something. Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. All right. All right, so we're talking about making peace, right? Taurus. Making peace. Making peace. Okay, so let's say, for example, I gotta give you an example. It's the best way I could do it. This is the golden child syndrome here. And as adults, we do this still to this day. There's a tendency to do this, okay? Some people do, some people don't. But this is what I'm seeing here. That golden child syndrome. Maybe it was done to you by a parent that was narcissistic, and you do this almost innately when it comes to relationships, right? If we're talking about the third party and we're comparing ourselves as being better than the third party because they argue, they bicker, they're bitchy, they're this, whatever the situation is, we're exalting ourselves, right? So now you've made yourself the golden child. And on top of making yourselves the golden child, the person that you desire in a relationship has become the person who determines which one of you is the better child. You see what I'm saying? And as long as you're viewing the underdeveloped person as, well, they just ain't got it yet and they don't get to win in this situation, I'm the golden child for real. What happens is you restrict their healing that maybe your person is meant to help them develop or bring out of them. Maybe the connection that you share with that person as well is meant to evolve them and bring something out of them. But you're restricting that light and that love contingent that you get your person. Contingent that you get the recognition for being the golden child. For real. So what is that? What's the natural reaction to someone restricting love? It triggers other people, right? So now they're attacking you. Now they got words for you. Now they're mad at you because in some way you have determined that they're not worthy of love, especially not the love from your person. Because you are the main character in your fairy tale. You see what I'm saying here? So a lot of this is a wheel of the same storylines that only we as readers are able to pick up on, or that we as psychics pick up on. And it's like the same energy, new day. Same shit, another day. Same storyline, different day. And it comes from the generating this in the spiritual, emotional, before it's the physical body. So in the spirit, the emotions, all the thought processes and things like that, we're creating this narrative as a people, as humanity. Well, we're creating this narrative. Some of us are aware of it, and some of us are not. Some of us will know that they're doing this, and will say, I don't care, I still want my person. And therefore no one changes and no one heals. And you wonder why a person remains the same. It's because the control of one of y'all being the golden child or the main character in your world, to the point where everyone else is beneath you because you chosen. There's a setup here. There's a setup here. That spirit is trying to make many people aware of this before there's repercussions. Because I feel like there's our way, there's your way, my way, and then there's spirit's way, right? There's always going to be checks and balances, no matter what level of government, what level of universal laws there's always going to be checks and balances. And I feel like this is where, spirits tries to guide and say, well, consider this perspective or consider that perspective. Check into that philosophy. Not everybody you meet need fixing. That's what spirit is saying. This is about accepting each other as we are. Not everybody needs fixing. Not everybody needs a perspective shift when it comes to their beliefs. And the reason why I'm saying their beliefs is because even if you're able to see that a person has an issue, right? And you're in love with them, whether they're family, friend, foe, romantic, a lot of times when spirit will guide you to say or do certain things, it's going to be like a representative. Okay. How do I mean as a representative? Well, you're not going to need to tell that person, oh, listen to me, I got something to say, this is better doing it this way, or whatever. It's almost as if your lifestyles will speak for itself. You see what I'm saying? The losses, the wins, the tears, the lifestyle, the book itself, your life's book, the good, the bad, and the ugly, will be the Templars or the templates left for as guidance for those behind you. So the only story that's unique is your story. Right? Yeah. Some of y'all don't want nobody to talk bad about you, sharing certain things. There's like that blockage on your throat chakra, where it's like, I don't want anyone to judge my partner. I don't want anyone from my past or people that know me to be aware. Shit, for some of y'all, 2 of Wands, you're indecisive about making a decision because you it's like you feel there's this feeling that it goes against some type of image, reputation that you built for yourself. And you don't want to be a fool. There's a lot going on here, y'all. None of us. I'd rather be single. Some of y'all really battle with going back. The reason why you're so hard on what the collective is doing or what other people's, like someone's watching everyone else's answers on their Scantron instead of paying attention to their Scantron on their desk, what they got in front of them in their situation, because they want to know like what the collective is up to, or they want to know like they need a certain narrative to continue moving forward in life. Because if you are someone that they admire or put on a pedestal, if you go back to something, then you make them feel, I hope nobody is doing that, you know, like basing their healing process and their healing journey on like other readers or other leaders living a certain example. I feel like that's a church way or a religious sector way of believing, right? Needing the pastor to lead a certain life in order for you to feel inspired or to feel like you're on the right path of healing and growth and expansion. The spiritual realm is about you taking accountability really for yourself. You can't blame the pastor, you can't blame the preacher or the teacher. Making sure that you're a walking, living, breathing example for the divinity that is channeling through you as the individual, because there's no one to blame. Yeah, there ain't no one to blame. You can't hide in the spiritual realm. You won't be able to hide behind none of that. Because spirit's always going to be able to see. They know what you're rejecting. And that's why, you know, being a divine messenger or working with divine energy, you always want to show up as your true, authentic self. Because you don't want to be no damn liar or wearing facades. You ain't going to be able to, because spirit will leave you right outside the gate, outside the doors of heaven. Right outside the gate. He'll be waving at you from outside, because at the end of the day, you got lessons to learn. Okay? Like, oh, I'm just going to go. No, you'll be there, but you'll be outside those pearly gates. You know what was crazy? Because I think last week or the beginning of this week, Monday. No, I told y'all I recorded last week, but I posted it this weekend. And I kept hearing Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I think Crazy Bone is in the hospital. I kept hearing Meet Me at the Crossroads so you don't get lonely. I kept hearing that song. And it was a lot to do with the Death Angel. So I just thought that was crazy that the song that I was hearing. I think Crazy Bone is a part of Bone Thugs and Harmony. If I'm not mistaken. Oh. This is like no justice, no peace. I'm seeing someone is going to end up in a relationship, and this person, if you thought you was free, if you thought that you were going to avoid this healing, this is like getting with a person that doesn't really love you, getting with a person that makes you very aware, getting with a new person and you feel like you're running away from all this healing just to find out that this person is 10 times worse, but that you manifested this connection. And then you would keep this connection private and secret because You know, you're too prideful to say, someone told me this before, or someone told me this was going to happen, because I didn't heal myself. Not wanting to, and then becoming so mad at that person or that truth. So you stay in the connection long and long and long. But Spirit is like, you won't be able to hide this. You won't be able to cover this up. No amount of makeup, no amount of I heard weight loss. No amount of weight loss, no amount of clothes you buy, houses, materials you things. It's going to always be something where you won't be able to hide from this person. This person won't let you breathe. Okay, the Sun in reverse. This is like getting with somebody 10 times worse than you. Okay? And with the Sun in reverse, this is someone that will like talk down upon you and then do it publicly as well. Like this is someone, oh fuck. This person will make it very well known that you are not loved here. No matter how much you try to be like, oh, welcome to the barbecue, or hey, welcome to the party. No matter how you try to make it look pretty, this connection would be the type of connection where you'll be smiling and left there looking stupid at the altars, in the relationship, in the glass houses, and all that types of shit. Because you refuse to move on and heal. Some of y'all, this is like, I moved on from one just to get with someone that was 10 times worse. Because it's a lesson that you was going to learn over and over and over and over again. Especially if you guys that grew up in relationships, or you were raised in households where the father figure just brought home the money and provided the stability. And like, as women, or as like a way of being grateful for that type of lifestyle, you're expected to allow them to treat you any type of way, talk to you any type of way, and you just smile and put on a brave face, knowing that you live there every single day, unhappy, lonely, and this person cheats on you. They never love you. You're gonna have to heal that. This is also for those, like I said, that are in relationships and yeah, you're not single, you're in relationships. This is damn, in committed relationships, but it's like you're single, but you're in a relationship with them. Whether you could be legally married to them and you still single, trying to make it work, trying to heal them, prove to them that you're fighting for the connection, knowing damn well that they do everything to unveil that y'all are not happy in the home. You know, they say little snickering things, they do little, you know, when you be like, oh, you remember when we met? You remember when we did this? And they be like, nah, actually, I forgot. Like, that's that energy of a person just literally doing everything in their power to show you that you have no willpower over them, that they don't want to be with you. And they don't want this to be a secret. That's crazy. But they feel like either you or someone else do not want to let them go. And so they resort to like extreme methods, exposing shit, saying fucked up things. You might be able to see it on this person's face. They want you to know that you're never going to be able to compare if they don't love you. They want you to know that you'll never be able to compare. You'll never get this person's love. They'll never treat you the way you deserve to be treated. They will block you out for the rest of your life. And still go out there and talk to who they want to talk to. Until you learn to let them go. They feel like this person hates somebody. or vice versa. When they travel, they go see somebody else and they block you while they're away. This is like the type of connections where like you be wondering where a person went, and they like, I had a work trip. Don't ask me no fucking questions. Like, just really just see someone as gullible, insecure, childish. They need reassurance. It's bad out here, y'all. You don't fit the bill. You don't look like the person that they want. Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone is I don't know if this is a supermodel or if someone is manifesting. Like, I hope I meet someone that's willing to cheat with me. I hope I meet someone new that's willing to like do skip getaways with me. And this person may have multiple people on non-disclosure agreements. Somebody lives rent-free in someone else's head. I'm getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They don't have to be, but someone, they daydream about this often. Somebody at a distance to them, like they just gonna run off and have like, what does this person want? King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. This person wants to give their money to anybody. I feel like somebody here is just like, I got nothing but money, I got nothing but time, and I want to attract someone that's just going to use me for it because I don't want to have any more money left to leave somebody that I'm married to. This is someone that really wants, they may not go to the strip club, but I do feel like this is someone that's so mad with somebody to the point where they want someone to use them and take them for all their money. This is someone that is mad here that they're not single. They're mad that they're taken. This is someone that may be even in a relationship and they're mad that they're not single. Someone tried to like trap or lock down somebody that was non-committal or wanted to like be single. Maybe have open relationships just for fun, playful type of energy, friendships types of energy. And someone tried to trap somebody with a child here to slow them down. And they are pissed. I see this person being so successful. And they want to like, they will be there for anybody but this person as a way to shame them, guilt, like, They want this person to know that you fucked me up. So now for the rest of your life, you stuck to me. And you'll never be free from me to the point where you got to stay with me for the rest of your life. Because now you done set me up. You done overrided my free will. And for the rest of your life, you will be miserable with me to the day you die. And I will love and give to every other person except you. Somebody is exercising like a misery treatment. Okay? I'm telling you. Yep. And then you, oh my God, this is someone is saying, and that you'll never be able to move on past me. This is someone that's really like, I'm seeing a lot of cursing, a lot of like, I don't know which one is worse. being in a relationship with someone and being treated like this, you know, those that resonate with this, that's a horrible life to live. And my sincere condolences, because that is a slow, extreme death that literally I'm seeing, like, becoming older people. Like, old people. Angry old people. And these two people feel like they can't get to each other because of, I don't know, a whole bunch of influences. But they gotta fail. If anyone tries to keep them from being exactly who they are or choosing exactly who they want to be with, they are going to turn into the worst person you've ever dated, lived with, or been with ever. Vice versa. It's like, man, somebody got to be from a culture, or they got to come from a background where this type of stuff is normal, right? I will keep you in the house, taken care of, well dealt with, and you will never see them ever, type of shit. Real cold. Long time cold. Not a little bit cold. Spirit, which messages you want me to close with? Damn. And I feel like, let go. See? Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Because someone, they want to be free. They want to be free. Your life purpose involves traveling. Somebody may want to travel. They may want to answer certain spiritual callings, but they scared. There's a lot going on here. All right, we got justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Yeah, someone feels restricted from following their life purpose, and they want a divorce, or they want to go somewhere else. They want a career change. They want an infinite abundance change, and they want this person to fucking break up with them or something. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve. I told you it felt like somebody's life purpose was being delayed, stalled, or restricted. I saw divine timing. Look. And they feel like they shouldn't have to wait. It should be able to happen now. Make decisions based on your heart's truest desires. Somebody feels like they're not happy, or something's preventing them from making a decision that makes them happy. Spiritual teacher, leadership, keep an open mind. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Take charge of this situation. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation. I told you. There's like one man here and two women. And someone is like pissed here. Talk with your angels. Medicine man, medicine woman. Ooh. That's all I got to say about that, y'all. I love y'all, Taurus. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.